of Omkara. Inhale. पंचविंशत्यधिक-एकशतोत्तर पंचसहस्रतम कलियुगाब्दः श्री शोभाकृत नाम संवत्सरः दक्षिणायनं वर्ष ऋतुः अधिकश्रावणमासः शुक्लपक्षः चतुर्थी तिथिः पूर्व फाल्गुनी नक्षत्र वरियान नाम योगः भद्राकरणं मंदवासर. Today's date 22nd July 2023 Saturday. तिथेश्च श्रियमाप्नोति वारादायुष्यवर्धनम् नक्षत्राद्धरते पापं योगाद्योगनिवारणम् करणात् कार्यसिद्धिश्च पञ्चाङ्गफलमुत्तमम्. सर्वेषां शुभमस्तु. श्लोका फ्रॉम गीता. एवमेतद्यथार्थत्वम् आत्मानं परमेश्वर द्रष्टुमिच्छामि ते रूपम् ऐश्वरं पुरुषोत्तमम्. to be. Now I desire to see your divine cosmic form, O greatest of persons.
Thank you, Trikrama. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Suprabhatam. So we have started with chapter 11, which is Vishwarupa Darshanam. And the first two shlokas Arjuna uses to summarize what he has learned so far. All of you also do that summary for yourself when you learn something. So he summarizes from chapter number 2 to chapter number 6 and then chapter number 7 to chapter number 10. This is what Arjuna does. Now let us go to the third shloka. I am doing the Padavicheda. Evam etat yatha atha tvam atmanam parameshwara drishtum ichchami te rupam aishwaram purushottama. So here Arjuna is requesting Bhagavan for Vishwarupa Darshanam. That is the name of this chapter. Vishwarupa Darshanam means looking at Bhagavan, experiencing Bhagavan in the form of this whole world. Now the question may arise in our mind. Chapter number 7, chapter number 9 and 10, Bhagavan had told that I am the material cause and I am available everywhere in the form of everybody, in the form of everything. So everything is sacred alone. That knowledge is already known. Arjuna is having that knowledge. So what is Arjuna doing here? He is confirming, yes, it is like that. I have understood that everything that is there is divine. Everything that is there is Lord alone. How? Let us see. Evam etat yatha atha. So, evam, in this manner, whatever has been taught from chapter 7, 9 and 10, okay, etat, that teaching, atha. Atha means you told, you have taught. What has been taught? Tvam atmanam. About yourself, you taught about yourself. Who am I? Who is Ishvara? Vishwarupa. I am in the form of everybody, and that has been taught. And Atmanam Parameshwara. So Arjuna is addressing Krishna. Hey Parameshwara. So here two names are used for Krishna Bhagavan, Parameshwara and Purushottama. And both have a significance. Usually Parameshwara is a name given to Shiva, who stands for Laya Karanam, the cause for resolution of the world during Pralaya. And Purushottama is usually the word used to refer to Vishnu, who is Sthiti Karanam, who is the cause for maintaining or sustaining this world. Why he has used both the names? That is because he wants to show that Ishvara alone is in the form of Sthiti Karana, Laya Karana, and of course Srishti Karana, creation, sustenance and resolution. So therefore he uses the name Parameshwara and Purushottama. So he says, Arjuna says, I understand what all you have told. You have told so systematically and logically. I have understood everything clearly. But, all of us parents will say, you have to study well. It is important that you study well and then you can be on your own. So importance of education, literacy. Here also every day Guruji and other people tell the importance of knowledge. But some of us are like, okay mommy, okay daddy, but, you say that, but, right? So Arjuna also says, I understand, but, and that but is there. So he says, I understood everything well, but still when I am interacting in the world, I feel disturbed. I don't like certain people, I don't like certain things, I don't feel like being with them. Right? I like certain things, I like certain situations, I like certain people, I want to be with them. So he says, yeah, I know very well, very logical, I understood, but still this problem is there. So therefore, he wants help of Krishna Paramatma, and that he tells in the second line. What is he saying? Drishtum ichchami. I want to see. See means in this case, I want to experience, I want to feel the divinity everywhere. Yes, I know everybody is divine, but that feeling is not coming. That feeling that everything is divine is not coming. Yeah, when I go to the temple, I feel divine. Yes, there is God. But when I see other places, I am not feeling divinity. That is what he means. Now you have to help me. Te rupam, your form, drashtum, to experience, see. That feeling of divinity is called here drashtum. When you experience the feeling of divinity, that he is indicating by the word drashtum. Aishwaram Purushottamam. Aishwaram, your cosmic form, He Purushottama. This is what he is telling. Now the question will be, he has understood everything, then why is he still saying, I want to see? If you have understood that everything that is here is Ishvara, you should be able to see that also. So for that, we have to understand a little bit about Darshanam. What is Darshanam? You see, in all Mahabharata, in Ramayana, you see Puranas, Darshanam of Ishvara, Bhagavan, is usually explained as an experience, that feeling of divinity that the devotee has. Examples can be given. Shabari wanted to see Rama for a long time. She was waiting, she prepared, and she saw Rama for a few hours maybe, but that few hours was enough for her. It is fulfilling, it is elevating. You can also see, some people you are with, those people elevate you. You feel good. But some people you are with, they always drain energy. So that feeling has to come. Now how that feeling is not coming? So for that we have to understand, Darshanam is experience. So in the experience, we are talking about something that is experienced and that experiencer. Two people are there. The experiencer here is the devotee, Bhakta, and what is experienced is Ishvara in any Darshanam. Now most of the people think, whatever has to be experienced should be there. That is important. Whoever is the experiencer is not that important. But that is wrong. Because most of us should see that music is played. Does everybody equally appreciate music like music? Music is played, dance is done as different programs here. But everybody does not like equally. Some people like more, some people like less. Some people say, okay, this I understand, these steps are difficult, but will not be able to appreciate. That experience will not come. That means there are two things required. One is you require Ishvara to be there, Rama has to be there, but the devotee's mind also has to be prepared to see Rama, the way it has to be seen. And how can this be explained? You can see in Ramayana itself, Shabari was waiting for Rama's darshana, but Ravana has Rama's darshana, but Ravana did not change. In fact, he did adharma, he continued doing adharma. He was told, you go back and come, think and come, what you are doing is right or not. He thought one day, he said, no, what I am doing is right, and he came back. So the preparation of mind is required to see Ishvara. Here also, the same thing happens in Vishwarupa Darshanam. So you have Lord who alone is in the form of this whole world, but I am not getting the feeling of divinity because my mind is not prepared. And that prepared mind, you will see, is called Divya Chakshuru in 11th chapter. Most of them think Divya Chakshuru means in Mahabharata, if you see, they will show some Krishna Bhagavan gives a blessing and then immediately he sees a form. Cosmic form means they have to show something, right? So they show many heads, many hands, many legs. So you think that is what Arjuna has seen, but here Divya Chakshuru means prepared mind. And what is prepared mind? You should not have Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. This you have been hearing every time. And one more thing, Mamakara and Ahankara. I, mine. And you can see this even in Mahabharata. Dhritarashtra knew all the time that Duryodhana was doing a mistake. Even as a child he did a mistake of giving poison to Bhishma. But then he said, but he is after all a child. He didn't reprimand him. He didn't say what you are doing is wrong. He tried supporting him. Seeing here means he was able to understand that what my son is doing is wrong, but that Mamakara, my son, stopped him from correcting. So therefore, similarly, the Mamakara and the Ahankara and all the 6 ripus will not allow us to see the divinity in that you require a prepared mind. And therefore Arjuna is saying, yes, I still need to have a prepared mind. I understand everything. I understand, yes, only Bhagavan is there, everything is understood well, but my mind is still not prepared, and therefore you please help me see Bhagavan or see you in the form of this entire world. And that is what Arjuna is asking Bhagavan, and then you will see how Bhagavan is going to help Arjuna. Thank you.
We invite Prashant Ji, Principal of Physiotherapy Department for flag hosting. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhave Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindhu Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga Vindhya Himachal